Yep, we are live now. So we
Prime
got
time.
Season 4 Tier 3 game here. Berserkers versus Shiva, two really strong teams. I'm your host, Iron Jedi, and with me today is...
And your special guest, LOL, JP3.
Alright, first map we're gonna have is Ilios. It's gonna be a good one. What are you guys' predictions here?
I mean, it's prime time, so I'm expecting a Game 5 decider.
Game 5 decider, yeah, that's gonna be a good
Yeah.
one. So, like I said, we're going to Ilios first, and first map is gonna be on the lighthouse. Expect to
This is a good
see...
map for Lucio.
I expect to see Lucio, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. I have three predictions for this map. We can see a Lucio on this map. We could definitely see a Foreign if it's the Ruins map. And of course, we can't leave out the Roadhog.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, oh, well, speaking of Lucio, just like that. Oh, okay.
Ally, if you can speak just a little bit louder, I can barely hear you. Just a little bit.
5, 4, 3,
Alright.
1.
And
Get this
we
party
are
started.
underway. Prime time Friday night. Hope everybody's having a wonderful night as we are in action right now.
Looks like both teams are going to be meeting not on the point itself, but they're going to...
Nice.
Quick
Right
wall.
away, that's a nice main wall. They can get an early pick. And I like the way they just rotated to the point because now the other team's going to have to fight for that point now.
Yep. Looks like Berserkers is on the point here. Good little split right there. Splitting... Oh, good counter charges. Both of them get stunned. Let's see who can take advantage of it. Oh, and it looks like Shiva is going to be getting this first picks here.
Right off the bat, they said, get off my point.
With a big
wow.
anti-nade right there by Anna.
Well, that didn't take long for them to yeet the other team off the point. Wow.
And
Oh,
Shiva's Zarya is full charge right now.
You hate to see it from the other team. Just when you think you're getting the point, you just got off the point.
Berserkers does have coalescence here. They could be trying to push up. Oh, but here comes Tyre. Tyre is able to take out the tank. Oh, so Shiva doing a really great job here, being able to utilize that one Tyre there to be able to push them back.
What an aggressive start by this team, I'll tell you that much.
Shiva does have Shatter, they do have Grav, as well as High Noon and Nano. They'll be able to hold this team. Yep.
I like it already. I like the way they are communicating. And you can tell this is great communication from this team to be able to win these first two team fights.
Yep. Berserkers. Coalescence comes out on the side of Berserkers here.
Again, another great main wall. They're doing a great job.
Oh, but big grab.
They gotta get these picks.
Oh!
Oh my! Oh my god! Oh!
Both teams did High Noon.
Just what a counter! I don't even know what to react to
But
that. This McCree just went pie mode right now. He just... Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say anymore.
It looked like Berserkers was going to have a great High Noon there.
That was just brutal. I like the main wall, but the problem is they just haven't got any of the picks on the main wall. They have to get the main picks. Now, oh, what a tire.
Good Tyre there, being able to take out one of the supports on Berserkers.
Honestly,
And then Nano comes out. Nano comes out for Shiva.
Yeah,
looks like Shiva's going to be able to hold this first point here.
Wow. That McCree all stole the show for this round. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's play of the game.
That was a huge ult, because it looked like Berserkers was going to be able to push, because Berserkers did their High Noon first and got a couple of picks. But then Shiva was able to do their high noon and get 4 picks off of that.
I
So
don't
they-
even know what that McCree was to get the 4 picks. All that matters is
You hook 'em, I'll
he
cook.
got the 4 picks. And they're gonna go double barrier.
Yeah. Both teams are going to be running the Orisa.
This is a
And
good map for a Pharah and a Roadhog. If
Yeah.
I'm Shiva, I'd probably go Roadhog, but let's see what happens.
No time.
oh, it looks like
But they do have a hit scan, so let's see what happens.
Shiva doing a good job of, instead of going over to the main point, they went over to the
Okay, just pulling the team out already. Okay. Oh, well,
barrier.
speaking of Pharah, you know, you gotta be careful for the Mercy and the Pharah, as I'm sure they're gonna be
Oh,
allowed.
almost got hooked there.
And there's a Tracer on the backside, which I guess they haven't noticed yet. Oh, well.
Yeah, Berserkers with the Pharah. Nobody's contesting the Pharah right there.
And nobody's, and the other team almost gave, Shiva the point, just like that. Wow. If they see 9 one more time, Shiva will have the point. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
They
and
cannot
we do
see
see-
Oh, nice pick.
oh, big ult, big ult.
But Shiva has the point. But it doesn't matter because it's still in favor of Shiva. And it's in favor of Shiva. So even though the Pharah
Even the
pulls
big
off the
ult.
ult, even after the big ult, Shiva just keeps finding a way to counter with a massive team fight win. And that's gonna be the big
That's
if
yeah.
that's gonna be the big if one of these teams counter each other, there's a high chance somebody's winning the game.
Berserkers
Yeah,
does
right
have the. They do have Tracer's ult there that'll be able to use. Oh, another big
Nice
ult there by
steal.
Berserkers.
But
That's-
again, oh, nice. This might be the McCree is hard carrying. Oh, but he's picked up. Tracer's been res, and this is actually gonna be fully
And a good flip here by Berserkers being able to go back.
Berserkers. Thank you
Get
so
those-
much.
Yeah, this is a really great match here. 2 great teams here. Really good teams. And Shiva does switch off of and get into the soldiers, so they have double 2 hit scans here to try to deal with that Pharah. Since we have the McCree here to be trying to deal with the Tracer.
We'll have a Pharah opening up, so-
Oh, big immortality field.
Oh, that's a team kill.
Oh,
that's
with
brutal.
another.
Oh,
Healing stream
that,
engaged.
my friends, is
Oof.
a big rip. Oof.
That was-
McCree, I'd pop out if I were you. Oh, they can't
Berserkers
even get out
did
of
it.
spawn right now.
Berserkers
Oh,
did a
God.
great job of being able to switch over to the Pharah and being able to try to counter the other team right there because they haven't been able to answer with the
I
Pharah.
just think as well, the Roadhog and Orisa also helps out, and especially the Pharah, that should move the players over as well. As opposed to the Shiva team. Right now, they're just all nice.
Oh,
Oh, you better hurry up and get a pick.
oh, a big pull.
Oh, and there will be no high noon.
No high noon.
Oh, they do have tactical visor, but I'm pretty sure they're most likely going to wait for the. Yeah. Look at that, my teammate Nano Riser. Look at that, they're gonna be waiting for that.
Reinhardt is by himself.
Oh!
Reinhardt, big.
That's it may not be a big one, but that's a huge pick.
Tactical visor comes out on the side of Shiva.
Tactical Riser.
Oh, and Nano. It's a Nano soldier.
Oh, it's a Nano Riser, baby.
Oh. Oh, but it looks like
Oh no, this is Shiva's point. For sure. This is definitely Shiva's point. Yeah.
Yep.
Shiva cannot
Shiva
allow
does
to
take
get
it
the
back
point.
there. Oh, there looks like they're gonna be staggering their Mercy, but the Mercy jumps off.
That's a painful death, and that's a painful death. And now, again, the other team is gonna have to regroup. So it's gonna... This is what's so amazing about Shiva. They just got two picks right
Two
now.
huge picks there. Yep.
And it gives them more time on the point because the other team has to regroup. So this is now a situation that you almost just won this round.
Berserkers does have Barrage again. Berserkers looks like they're gonna be.
They better be careful.
Oh, big O! 2!
As I called it. Oh, yikes. Without paying attention to the bar,
even switching. Even switching to the other.
You can't. You gotta contest this point now. It's do or die.
Oh, and it does. The Pharaoh does get res. Whole Hog does come out.
That's a huge
big hook
mistake.
right there to being able to take down the Wrecking Ball. Oh, another big kill.
They did not pay
They won't be able to. Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Yep. Oh, but what a sleep out of honor, even though they lose this round. Oh, what a sleep. Oof. And the other team teabags their own teammate. Oh, poor.
That was huge. Yeah. Even with Shiva trying to counter to the hit scans right there, Berserker's Pharaoh still had free reign there.
They did a great job. The only problem is they did not pay attention to the far on the top left. And once she ulted, it was pretty much a difference maker. They pretty much made that one mistake. That one mistake that may cost them the match, but let's find out what happens.
Yeah. Looks like Shiva is going to be running the Rein Zarya, whereas Berserker is going to be running double shield here.
And a double sniper.
Double sniper compensation? Oh. Looks like they're going to be running... Yeah, they are going to be running the Orisa Sigma, but they just switched who's going to be running Orisa Sigma.
Oh boy.
But the Pharaoh, they're still going to be running the Pharaoh, they're still going to be running the Tracer for Berserkers.
Oh,
big!
Oh, if you're far, you gotta be careful.
Berserker's doing a really good job of being able to use that cover there, use those pillars.
Oh, Far is one. Oh.
Far did a great job there.
But the Widow is getting some huge shot. Oh, no!
Oh. No, nobody on Berserkers is on the point, so it looks like Shiva's going to be able to get this point here.
Very interesting. And there was no contest to that point. It was just, that's a little bit shocking, but
Oh! Big pick right there on the Pharaoh. Berserkers may need to switch off of the Pharaoh here since they're unruined. They could be easily countered. Big pick there by the Tracer from Berserker's Tracer, able to take out that Widow.
Oh boy, yeah.
Oh, and Berserkers, Berserkers switched over to their Widow themselves.
Let them up.
But they're still not contesting the point, and this is the situation right now. You're giving the other team much more point advantage instead of just contesting for the point right away.
Oh. And
see, now they're 50, they're halfway to the point. I mean, yes, they just captured, but again, that's extra point differential that you still give them.
oh, Sights comes out.
Oh no. Oh no. Oof.
Ooh.
I got my sights on one of the Widows. This is a Widow battle.
Yeah, it's a big Widow battle there.
Soundberry has...
Oh, big grab!
What a pick by the Widow. Oh my god.
It looks like Shiva's going to be able to get... Yep. With a huge grab there.
And this is what happens when you don't contest for the point early on. The extra point differential does not help the advantage if you're the other team. And now they're gonna get more point differential.
Looks like they're switching off of the Tracer over to a Mei.
It is. They still got the Widow, so we won't see another Widow battle. But if I'm Tracer, I do not want to pick on that Widow.
Shiva does look like they want to be able to do the shatter here.
Yeah, definitely. But Tracer's got to be careful because now it's like a.
They're being held at the choke here. Shiva's being held at the choke.
Oh boy! And the point is still going. They gotta get on the point. One way or another, they gotta get on this point. Or this is game.
You're going to be
This is not looking good right now.
They got 1 second to get in there. Oh, they're able to get in there.
Oh!
Oh, big grab.
Well, wait a minute, this is still a team. Oh boy, did Shiva just come back in with this team fight?
Oh, Shiva was able to push off Berserkers. Only 2 tanks are on.
Oh boy, that is not gonna be pretty. They do got a fist in the hammer, but this is still enough. Yeah, wow, what a great counter and defense.
Oh.
I won't really call it a C9. I just call it they were held off. Is the McCree playing? Yes.
Yes, from the first.
The highlight of the first game goes to this McCree right here. Oh wow! Oh,
The sound right there, that just, oof. That's what you like to see. This is the type of games that you like to see. Very competitive on both sides.
Oh, of course. I already got goosebumps. So, what do you think as far as the mistakes from both teams made in the first match, even though Shiva takes the first game?
Just being aware of where that Pharah was in that second point. For Shiva, the Pharah for Berserkers pretty much had free reign there.
Right.
And that cost them Shiva's the second point.
Right. And if you're the other team, what mistakes they have to work on as we get into the second game? Honestly,
I'm not too sure because both teams, like I said, they were doing a really great job right there. It could have both. This map, the first map, could have gone to either one. That's how close it was. You even saw it in that last point right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's how close it was. And we're gonna be going to Numbani.
New Bonnie. Oh.
Oh, and we're gonna have some swaps here too.
Chief Triple B. Hello. Hey.
We do have a ready from Shiva. We just gotta get a ready check from Berserkers.
Quick question, is Chief another caster?
Oh, that's a good question. He is. Yeah. All right. They're part of the same organization, so.
Yeah, Academy or not Academy, there's still one big organization.
Yeah, Shiva Academy is their tier 4 team, and Shiva is their tier 3 team.
Well, while they talk about tiers, we're gonna talk about the next map, New Bonnie. And if you are Shiva, right? They're still on attack, right?
Yes, they attack first.
Yes. Okay. What would you like to see for them on attack?
I want to see dive. Good dive here, especially on this map. Really, really hard.
And if you are the other team and you just lost the first match, how do you want to come out in the second map knowing that you got to work on the mistakes that you made and you want to win this match?
I think they're gonna do a really good job of being able to come out and like counter. First map, it looked like
they did a great job in the second match. I really thought they had a shot to win the third map, but I just felt their mistake was they gave the other team too much point differential. You can't do that if you're necessarily haven't lost a team fight yet and you're still in it.
that's a
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
yeah. It's not dive, unfortunately, but this is still fun to see. Let's see how they're gonna choose to attack. Looks like Shiva's gonna be going up to the corridor, but we do have Berserkers right there, ready to meet them.
Yeah, oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, first pick goes
Just
to
like
the Shiva. Oh, but then
Ooh.
Berserkers does get a couple of picks. Oh, Shiva. She was on the.
Shiva has just won this team fight. But they're not contesting the point, which is like, you gotta push on the point now. You clearly won the team fight. Well, Ash is most definitely gonna get. Oh, actually, Ash got away.
Yeah. Ash did a really good job of getting away right there.
And she will be healed if doesn't contest these guys until.
So it looks like Berserkers are going to be trying to hold over on the first corner there.
Right. But you can just see though, Shiva is being more aggressive, and what I've noticed, the other team just has to counter the aggressiveness of Shiva. Instead of playing a little bit back and
Oh, Junkrat was able to get behind him.
but there was no effect on his ult, even though he got a pick.
Oh, big beat right there. Able to save Shiva. Oh, and the nano comes out.
But it is not experimental. Oh, I like this aggressiveness. This is the problem with the other team. They just can't counter the aggressiveness. And Ash this time will not survive. Oh, no. They were like, yeah, we let you go the first time. We're not letting you go the second time.
And on the back of a nano Rhine, they were able to push Berserkers back over to back to their spawn here.
And they will not get well, let's see if they can test, because right now they're
oh, another big hit. Oh, but a big grab.
And they will take the second point just like that. With 5 minutes and a half to go. That's crazy. What a great aggressive showing by Shiva right now. And if you're the other team,
and Shiva's doing a really good job of being able to just keep them back, pushing them back, but the coalescence is going to force them to come back.
It doesn't really matter necessarily because they do have a lot of time and they're just getting picks like that.
And
it's just like that. What matters is what the other team does. They're like, yeah, you can hit us with an ult, we're just gonna eliminate you guys once you hit your ult. So don't even try it. And another pick.
Bob is coming out.
On the payload. There we go. Either way, they're still getting the picks though. And then, now if you're the other team, oh boy. Oh!
Big tire.
If you're Lucio though, you should have held your ult because I kind of figured this was probably going to be a lost team fight after that Arista ult. They could have came in strong. But they still have a lot of time left. They did get the payload a lot in. And they have been aggressive, so they will be switching to the soldier. And a good Zarya ult right here. I wouldn't pop Junkrat's ult. I would wait till Zarya gets an ult and a really good either Earth Shatter or an ult. And put this to the And we do have a switch for the oh, but there was a tire. I didn't even hear it. I didn't see it.
Shiva's Junkrat was behind them on their spawn.
Oh, but what a shatter. Oh boy! Oh, but what a
Big grab.
Oh my goodness! But they gotta stay on the point, and they cannot see 9. They cannot see 9. Okay, Lucio's gonna back up to get some healing.
And even with those huge picks in the beginning of that fight right there, Berserkers was still doing a really good job of being able to keep them back, push them back.
But they're really close now, and
They were extremely close.
But again, this is still favoring Shiva right now because the other teams they're doing great and holding that last point. But they have to do their aggressiveness from the other team. They have to try to be more aggressive. And just like that again, another
pick right there.
That's the problem. Yes, they're doing great in holding the match, but they're not well in countering the aggressiveness by the other team. But what a move! Oh boy! And this time,
with 2
minutes and 50 seconds practically, they will not hold the point. Oh boy!
With
If you're
Berserkers,
the other team, what do you have to do? You have to come out strong now. This is now. You have to come out strong.
yeah, they do. I feel that they'll have some good feeling though, because they were about to be rolled with like over 5 minutes left on the clock, and they were able to keep them and hold them to at least around 2 minutes. So they have to feel good about that, being able to push them back, and being able to actually make it competitive right there at the end.
Ready for battle.
But if you're the other team, if you're the team on attack, you have to get the 3rd point before overtime. Remember, this is not an automatic payload match. This is a hybrid match. If they don't get this point before overtime,
then the best they can hope for is a draw, which
favors the Shiva team. If you're Shiva, you're only playing to get them to overtime and a win, pretty much.
Yeah.
So right now Shiva has the advantage automatically.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Let's see how they want to run this dive here. If they're gonna be able to get those 2 people, the Ashe and the Mercy.
That's gonna be the question. If they could come out and be aggressive and get early, they have a
and that's the first person that they went after. Oh, but a huge pick on one of the supports right there.
And now if Mercy has to use that, then that's gonna be even more of a situation. Oh boy.
Oh, Shiva able to take out both of the supports for Berserkers. They're gonna have to pull back.
And now time is gonna come off the clock.
More time gonna be coming off the clock right there. Yep.
But they're still gonna want to contest.
Another huge pick right there.
By Mercy, I don't even come for a res. I just leave it alone.
You don't want to come for the res right there.
Huge pick.
Huge pick is letting them push in, but Ana is able to take out one of the DPSs for Berserkers.
And now with Junkrat coming back, they have the advantage. Oh boy. And this is they're gonna have to regroup again.
Berserkers are gonna have to reset right there.
Now even more time is coming off the clock. See, what hurt them is that Junkrat got the 2 support players before getting killed by Genji. And that didn't really allow them to get a full team set. And then after Echo just got picked off, it was pretty much for that team. But I like the way Shiva is planning it out. They're going after the support players first, and then they're going after either DPS or tank. So right now, at this point, dive is not working. At this point, and early on, and they're just accelerated. I mean, there's still time on the clock to make any changes that they need to do.
Looks like they were able to get behind them.
They were, but will they get any picks is the question. Oh boy.
Oh, big,
okay.
good.
DPS for tank.
Oh.
And now healer. Mercy's gonna use. Oh.
Mercy's gonna be able to res.
Oh
And a big pick right there from Shiva, able to take out that Mercy.
Echo has gone Sigma. And he has gotten. Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Oh, and Bob comes out from Shiva.
Right. Oh, boy. Okay. Echo gets the Sigma, but I still think that.
Oh, and it looks like even with those picks, Berserkers might be able to get this.
I mean, it is only him who gets They use sound barrier, but this is still Shiva's favorable advantage right now, and they're just taking a lot of time off. Even if they get the point, they will have less time. Oh boy. They will get the point here. Okay, so here's the situation. They do get the point.
They do get the point here, so they're gonna have to hurry up.
And get the second point.
Oh, and Shiva's still able to. Oh.
So now more time is off the clock, and now it's only 3 minutes on the clock.
3 minutes.
Yes, it's still enough time to get second point, but it's not really favorable to them.
They have to move. They're gonna have to move. They're gonna have to be more aggressive than they have been to be able to get those picks here in the second point, because they cannot afford to be stalled out here at any point in the second point on any of the chokes.
And you do not want to get second point with overtime, because then you really won't have time. But Shiva, see, all Shiva has to do is take a lot of time off before they get second point. All they're playing for again is overtime. Okay, there'll be no Rip there. Rip has been destroyed and actually missed.
Berserkers does have Dragon Blade. They could be getting ready to use it here.
But will they use it?
Oh,
they will get this.
Oh, and Berserkers did a really good job of being aggressive right here. So they might be able to take the second point here with some time. Oh, and they do get the second point. So they do get a little bit of extra time. They have to be able to get this next point here with some time left on the clock. Oh, big Dragon Blade comes in, gets one of the supports, but the Fire Strike would get the Genji. So even with that Dragon Blade, oh, Mind comes out for Berserkers. Oh, and it does get the Mercy, but it won't be able to get anybody else there. Berserkers is being held up here in the first point. Big Shatter comes in, does get the Winston, does get the Wrecking Ball, forcing Berserkers to pull back and reset.
I need a health restore. We need to rally on the payload. Adjusting angle of attack.
Berserkers still going to be running the dive here. Berserkers does have the Echo copy here, so they could be choosing to try to get somebody. They don't see that they're actually lining up there. Oh! Big kill right there on the Wrecking Ball, so one of the tanks are down. Big shatter there by the Echo. Oh, the Echo falls asleep. Gets another shatter. Looks like... but everybody... Oh my gosh. Everybody inside doesn't have little room for Shiva. Looks like right now the numbers advantage is going over to the Berserkers with only...
Well, not yet, because if they pop Bob, it's pretty much going to go back to Shiva. They only got a minute and 23, they got to make a move.
They got to go fast.
They have to make a move. This is a time.
They want to have this point right here.
Even if they have a minute left, you want to get this third point. You do not want to play for a draw. You want to play for a win.
Berserkers has Mind again, so they could be able to use it here. Again, Mind comes out right in the middle, right in front of the payload. But gets taken out.
Oh boy, a minute left in the game. Will they even make it to the third point before overtime? Will this be Shiva's win.
Shiva does have Shatter coming up. They do have Bob. They do have Nano. On the side of Berserkers, they only have Bob here and Nano. Wrecking Ball coming in. Bob comes in as well for Berserkers. Oh, but Echo gets taken out real fast. A huge sleep.
Oh, but it's not gonna matter. Oh. Oh no. Oh, but wait a minute. Was that Ash from behind? It was Ash from behind in the background. Oh my goodness. But it's still not gonna matter. And this game is
they need
gonna
to
go.
touch.
Oh, well, there is contest, but it doesn't matter. Now it
It may not matter. It may not matter. Oh, it's a big, good change right there. Big Shatter. Able to take out Echo from her form, from her copy.
And this is game.
And it doesn't look like... Oh, Wrecking Ball from Berserker's Wrecking Ball was able to touch the point here. They're trying to stall as much as they can. But that's it. It looks like it could be it. Yep. Berserkers takes map 2.
Shiva will take map 2. And again, it all started with Shiva being aggressive and setting its own. I just felt the other team just could not counter their aggressiveness.
This was huge right here. This was just a bunch of craziness upon craziness. All in that little room.
It was such a great opening. It was just like, ooh, you were hoping that it was more of their eliminations than the Shiva eliminations coming after each
getting
pick.
started.
And it's a heartbreaker. That's a heartbreaking loss because I'm pretty sure they wanted to come back and tie up the series.
This isn't over for Berserkers. They could still have a chance to reverse sweep here.
This is very true, and again, they have a chance if they can counter the other team's aggressiveness.
That's the big thing right there. It's that Shiva has been able to be aggressive there. That second point on Nubani, it seemed like they didn't even... Yeah.
It was just like, it didn't even take, no disrespect, each team gives it all out there, but you gotta know when to counter the aggressiveness and not play a lot back, because you're just gonna get picked if a team is playing that aggressive. It's like, I just felt like, the first 2 points, they allowed, Shiva to just go right through them and just get the first 2 points.
Yeah.
However,
the first point attack from Shiva right there, it seemed like they caught Berserkers off guard there because they were able to take that first point extremely fast.
Yes.
And then Berserkers was trying to actually reset and group up a little bit, and somehow Shiva was able to actually still pick them up as they were trying to reset.
If you're Shiva, that was the best move you can ever do. Don't let them respawn. Get as many picks as you can while moving the payload, and make them continue respawning. Make them continue to force respawn so you can have a higher chance of gaining a point advantage. And that's what they've done early on in these first 2 matches. They keep being aggressive. They keep getting the necessary picks to win team fights. As we saw in map 1 at Ilios in the first map, you just saw it right there, right from the get-go. How every time the other team would try to win a team fight, they found some way, somehow, to counter that with a win team fight with multiple picks. That's what the other team has to do now for the rest of the series if they want a chance. They have to counter it.
Yeah.
And they just can't play passive. They can't play passive. And another big thing, if you're gonna just keep getting picked off, the only thing you're doing is setting your team up for a nasty ult fight with the other team.
So we are going to be going over to Temple of Anubis here. It was Berserker's pick right here, so we hopefully can see them turn it around here. We'll see.
This is definitely a Junkrat map. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be using a Junkrat if for whatever reason, why not?
And it looks like both teams are ready, so we're gonna be getting this map started here.
Now,
Yeah.
if you're Berserk, you're on defense. You know what you have to do now. You cannot play passive anymore. Now you gotta be the first team to be, okay, you know what, we got smacked. We allow this team to be aggressive, now let's show them what we really are capable of. Because I feel these guys are capable of much more than what they're playing tonight, the way they're playing tonight. They have much more to give tonight.
Yep, Berserkers are definitely a good team. It's just it could be a simple case of maybe Shiva's just getting that one or two plays that are just a little bit better than Berserkers, and all it takes is for Berserkers to be able to do the same thing and switch it up and be like just one or two plays that are a little bit better than Shiva, get those one or two picks that are just a little bit faster than Shiva.
And now Shiva's gonna actually be going dive. So let's see what's See, I like the double shield, but again, if they're able to hold them off with the early picks, then the double shield comes through clutch. But again, can they counter the aggressiveness? Because the double shield doesn't mean anything if you can't counter the aggressiveness with the other.
Can solve any problem.
It's not gonna matter. What's gonna matter is who gets the early picks now. And I like the dive already.
Oh, both of the tanks coming in, diving in at the same time, but looks like Berserkers was really ready for it. They were to get that first pick right there. But
this is trouble.
Shiva.
And just like that again, but wait a minute, Ash is on high ground, she can get a quick pick. But as of right now, this is definitely Shiva's team. Shiva's point, pardon me. Oh boy. Ash is eliminated, and again, just like that.
Just like
and
that.
That's not what you were looking for if you're the other team. And that's... Now you're just like, okay, what do we do now? Double shield didn't work. What do we do now?
And it looked like they had a really good plan too, Berserkers, because as soon as the tanks dove in, that anti came out from Berserkers, and they...
Right. But again, and I like this Junkrat on the left side. Oh boy.
Oh,
Nice
big pick right there. Another big pick on the Echo, so two DPSs,
okay,
but two people are...
This is winnable now.
Very winnable by Shiva.
Nice. And Shiva will probably reset.
Oh,
Yeah, that's just gonna reset.
That's a reset right there. So that's a good switch.
Great
Good
move on
switch.
the defensive side, but I definitely like Shiva's plans of being aggressive on that second point though.
Yeah, that was a good switch from the Ashe over to the Mei by the Berserkers there.
However, I'm sorry, man, I didn't mean to cut you.
Oh no, you're fine.
I was just getting ready to say, however, Shiva does have him in all.
Again, they were trying to switch. Oh, big! The Shiva's Echo got copied the Brig.
But
that extra healing there.
Actually save some of them. Ow. I mean, it won't save Echo, but it did save some of them if they actually get out of that team fight. And wow, and you see,
Almost.
And there you go. You gotta get off the point and be aggressive and take everybody out. Take more of the clock off. Don't let them leave and let them regroup.
Yeah. Get that pick right there. That's what you need to do if you're Berserkers. You want to get those picks right there.
You have to go in. Oh no!
Oh,
Rip.
big!
Rip.
Big!
Oh, team kill. Oh! And as I said, it wasn't surprised. This is a Junkrat map. Oh, wow!
Big Riptire there from Berserkers.
I mean, there's still 3 minutes and 45 on the clock. You know, anything can still happen.
And they do have that nano also from Shiva. Shiva does switch over to the Pharah.
And that Mayo.
Big Mayos right there in the middle.
Oh, however, I mean the Pharah is great, but they do agree. I mean,
Oh, big kill.
And she did. Oh, May, no. Oh. Oh, boy.
And Shiva's Pharah already has.
Hey.
Again, this was the same situation in New Bonnie. They have 5 minutes left on the clock. And they did a great job at
Oh,
defending.
big kill right there. Big pick right there from Berserkers. Oh, and Berserkers doesn't let the res come out.
No, back up.
You don't want to get
There you go. It's
two big picks right there.
Get in there, because it's
Oh.
like literally. Oh,
But Shiva is able to get that pick off of on
again,
Berserkers. So if the
Shiva
Pharah,
is doing a great job of being aggressive.
if the Pharah comes in, which it does, that's a good point.
Oh no!
And another.
And guess what?
Oh,
Easy.
Oh,
looks like
and they got
this
it.
could be it. One tick right there going. Oh,
boy.
supercharger comes in,
Doesn't matter.
but doesn't matter.
And ladies and gentlemen, second tick. Oh no, Tracer CD got one. Oh, but wait a minute. Oh,
They don't get a chance to be able to get on the point.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
That was a good switch by Shiva to go onto the Pharah since they didn't have any
And now-
initial hit scans there.
if you're Shiva, you're playing for overtime. I mean, you're playing for just to get this team now to overtime.
Yep.
Honestly, I just love
They-
to see this team be aggressive right now. Because again, you even saw it on their defense. They were winning team fights. But here we go again. They did not continue to be aggressive and finish off the picks. They keep allowing Shiva to reset. And you can't do that if you're winning a team fight. You have to finish the rest of the team off. You have to.
The big thing, that last push right there, what happened right there was Berserkers was able to get those 2 initial picks on the Pharah and the Mercy, but then too much time in between happened where they were trying to get another pick, but then Shiva was able to get a pick onto the Berserkers for McCree.
And then the main wall from the other team, from the just, I thought it kind of cost them because you put your other teammate on the line and.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
I mean, they won't be. It's sort of a dive. I mean, let's see.
Double shield with the Winston.
I don't really think. What a main wall, by the way.
That was a really great wall right there. Oh,
But
somebody
there
is on
a
point.
point.
Somebody is.
Oh,
Oh, so it forces. That was a good right there by the.
Reinhardt has to wait to the main wall. Oh my goodness. Oh no, Reinhardt, just don't die. Just don't die.
Oh,
Looking on.
Oh! And what a May wall! Oh, but wait! Oh no! I think that May just... Gotta be careful with these May walls. And for matter of fact,
so
I think that
Berserkers
May
are
wall
doing
actually,
a really good job right here. So good picks on the Berserker side.
If you're Shiva, you just gotta be like, ooh, that May wall probably shouldn't have never came out there.
So good aggressive play right there. Good strategy that
They took
Berserkers
advantage
did.
of a mistake that Shiva accidentally made. You know, if they
That
had
was-
the right intentions.
That was a good that was a good strategy. They used that Sombra to be able to push some members of
And
the.
another May wall. Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh boy. Yeah, that Reinhardt is not getting out this time. They made sure of that. Oh, they made sure of that.
I might need this later.
I just don't know if they're. I don't know. I mean, I
oh,
like
big
the
wall right there.
situation.
They're going. Oh, big blizzard right there.
Oh, what a wall by the May again.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah,
And-
Shiva will not let. They're not gonna let them get away now.
And just like
that, Sombra. Stay back. Don't even think about unleashing yourself. Oh, what a pick. This is what we're talking about. Now more clock comes off of an EMP is not going to do anything at the moment. And Sombra is actually on the back line getting ready to EMP. Let's see what happens. Will she pop the EMP? She will pop the EMP. That's a huge pick, but what a May wall again! What a May wall again! Oh boy.
just like Berserkers did with the May, Shiva is doing the same thing with the May, just doing
But
a
here's the
tremendous job.
problem. They could not get another pick after that.
They're gonna have to figure out something. They're gonna have to switch to be able to deal with that May, just like Shiva did dealing with the Berserkers
Honestly,
May.
I believe they gotta get rid of that May first. That May wall is just...
The May wall is doing a lot of good value there from Shiva. Oh, big pick right there.
You are going to go
So
far.
May does get out.
Duplication initiated.
Echo switches over to Reinhardt. Oh, big.
Oh boy! But again, it will help Shiva win this team battle. And they're just staying aggressive. Even with our forest switch as well, it's just like, okay, we already tried that, now what do we do?
Yeah.
Honestly, it is just, what a great show by Shiva today, honestly. They have done everything in their path to counter anything in their way. At this point, you just don't say they gotta switch to a hit scan because they're just winning everything right at this point. But the only mistake they had would be, can they counter what they made that mistake on the bar?
Berserkers does have a grab here, so they could be using the grab to be able to barrage. Big shatter right there. Oh, but Blizzard comes out to be able to counter it too. Big barrage there. So they might be able to get this. Oh, Berserkers looks like big grab right there. Berserkers able to get the second point.
With 2 minutes and 9. This is still winnable for both teams. But now, if you're Shiva, all you have to do is be aggressive like you've been. And if you're the other team, this is a time to not play passive. If you're
more prepared to be able to defend the first point, so that you can give yourself that extra time to be able to attack and get that point, hopefully.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Berserkers are going to be running with the... yeah. It's a good comp right there to be able to deal with the aggressive dive composition that Shiva has with the May. Oh, it looks like they're going to be actually switching over to the Ashe instead of the Junkrat.
5, 4, 3,
Oh.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Oh.
oh boy, let's see what happens, okay?
Oh.
I mean,
They might have...
here we go
big
with the
wall right there.
wall.
Yep,
Good.
cutting out the supports for Shiva.
Oh,
Just like...
wait a minute.
Oh, but somebody's on the point for
boy.
Shiva. Nobody's on the point for Berserkers.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Just like that.
Numbers advantage is going over to...
Oh! Oh, but wait a minute! Oh my god! Nobody has gotten the Far. Far is having a field day right now.
Farah is having his field day.
Man, it is.
Oh, Farah does have Barrage here. Could be using Barrage. Oh, but gets taken out right at the last second.
They can still come back. They go, oh, what an Annie! Oh, don't do it! Oh no!
Oh!
It just like, oh, but they got a tick! Oh no!
Looks like they're gonna be able to get this first point here.
Oh my goodness, boy! No, you know you won.
Shiva needs to be able to get in there and touch the point here soon, if they want to be able to get that in overtime. Oh, Mine comes out.
Oh, no.
Barrage comes out from Shiva.
This is looking like... Oh my.
Oh, good sleep right there.
But again, it's just gonna allow Shiva to get a more ult. Great wall, but I don't know how much that does. There goes Arissa. What did Annie? And oh boy! But again, Anna's close.
Nobody. Oh, good shield right there.
Oh wait a minute. I mean, this is a turnable team fight. Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness.
All Berserkers have to do is be able to get those picks right there. Those picks are coming. God, Berserkers. Looks like this could be it.
It will be it.
That was a long fight. Long fight right there. Good defensive hold there by Berserkers.
Initiating match.
This is intense match. Intense. You know the Berserkers want to win this map right here. They want to go to map 4.
Attackers incoming in
Bastion comp. Yep. And it looks like Berserkers are going to be going with a Symmetra here. They're probably going to want to teleport over to the point. They know they only have 2 minutes and 9 seconds to be able to get both point A and 33% of point B. So they want to be able to do as fast as they can with that Symmetra.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, so they are going to be running Bastion. They also have a Symmetra of their own.
Defend objective A.
Let's see. Oh, big. Good mate wall right there. And good being able to run right away over to the point with their Symmetra of their own.
Oh boy.
So close to being able to.
Oh. There is still a mate on the point. Don't. Oh, that's a C9.
Wait.
Wow. C9 on the on the second tick of the party. Oh wow.
What?
What just happened?
And Berserkers, Sense Calls was able to solo that first point.
Another mistake by the Shiva. I don't even know what just happened right now.
And Berserkers doing a really good job here of waiting for the rest of the team to be able to push in. They have 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Activating the barrier.
That was just like a
That was...
I don't even know how to describe that right now. Either C9 or this is oh that's
Nobody's contesting the Symmetra here. Nobody is contesting the Symmetra.
wow.
Symmetra, Berserker Symmetra
So much just stole the show.
is just soloed.
Having the field there.
Another Symmetra ult here. Blizzard comes out.
Yeah, that's oh wait.
There's just...
Symmetra's just having a straight field day.
There it is. Berserkers gets this.
I honestly don't even know what to comment on the Shiva right now. They just did not take care of that Symmetra.
Berserkers sends goals.
Oh, for Joker?
Symmetra.
I think it should be for Symmetra. Oh no, wait,
Oh,
no,
that
no.
was a good one. Oh,
Oh, and then the humiliation.
oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, he stole the show for this. I got him as my honorable MVP for that team. Oh, I think he should get 10. Oh, nobody's showing him love. How about that?
Wow, that was amazing to see.
I'm just like, holy
Cause
smack.
it looked like Shiva was gonna be able to actually hold that first point there, but somehow, some way, Berserkers was able to take that first point there.
I'm just in shock on what just happened. I honestly, I don't know what just happened. There were 2 C9s for the first 2 ticks of the points. That first point, and it's just like, holy cow! What are you guys thinking right now? You guys just, I mean, great for the other team. They again took advantage of another mistake.
And
Nobody was not contesting.
it was amazing too because Shiva had their own Symmetra as well, so they were prepared for that. They even had a good strategy. As soon as Berserkers was able to teleport on point, Shiva laid down a teleporter to be able to go up onto the high ground. And it for a while there, the Bastion on Shiva wasn't being contested. Like they kept him alive, and Bastion himself was able to take out most of Berserkers, but they did leave Berserkers Symmetra alone, which gave that Symmetra a chance to be able to actually take that point. And Shiva Academy did choose Route 66. Waiting to see if there are going to be any swaps for either teams, if they're going to be switching any roles. That was just, like I said, that was just really great to see. Really good plays from both teams. This has been an amazing match. This is the type of match that you want to see. You're here to see. No swaps on the side for Berserkers. Shiva might be discussing if they're gonna be swapping any people in and out, because they do have a bridge and chef on the sidelines there, waiting to come in if they need to. Berserkers have to be feeling really good right now. That was a really good map for them. Really good map win for them. They could be they could use this momentum right here to be able to get this next map and force that tiebreaker control map. Ally, how are you holding up? I know it's pretty late for you. Looks like we are going to be having some swaps from Shiva. They probably are just figuring out who they wanted to swap out here for. Alright, so Tanky Tank is going to be going on tank, and Bamboo is going to be on DPS. And then... waiting for this final ready check, ready from Shiva. We just need a ready check from Berserkers. I know he said that they were good, but I just wanted to make sure with that final ready check here. Alright, cool. To Route 66.
Route 66. Initiating match.
Maybe a far.
Definitely can see a Pharah, definitely could see a Widowmaker as well, just because of the long sight lines here. So, kind of expect to see that right there. As far as tanks, I would kind of see, Ryan Zarya possibly, or Ryan Sigma. Maybe dive from Shiva, because they were running that ball Winston really well.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
A good lineup right there. Good shield lineup. They're gonna be able to hold the point right there.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Let's see how Shiva wants to attack this.
Stop the payloads.
So the Junkrat trap on that little train wasn't able to get anybody because they just went straight to the point. We do see... Oh, barrier is destroyed on the side of Shiva. That does get Sen Skulls. Junkrat from Berserkers able to get 2 picks right off the bat here, being able to hold them. And
Man, the hard carry, and I don't know what to comment right now. Oh no.
again,
Wait a second, wait, almost.
oh,
Ooh.
oh, big pick right there. And Shiva didn't have anybody that was moving the payload during that time. A big dynamite there coming in. Does get the Reinhardt with the Junkrat.
Honestly, right now, what has happened?
Right now, Berserkers doing a really good job here, being able to come back. Yep.
Who pissed these guys off?
The Berserkers said, nope, not. We don't want to finish this match here. We want to be able to win. Again, Senskulls doing a great job. A tire comes out, able to take out 2 people, 2 supports.
I don't even think he cares that he died.
Yeah.
Just, oh no.
He's gonna be able to get res here. He's gonna get a chance to get res here. And the Roadhog gets picked off there.
Why in the hell is Shiva even thinking about going in there while instead of moving up? I'll never know.
Yeah. Roadhog might have wanted to reset right there instead of trying to get
On the Ash, he did a good job of getting picked on the junk right.
Bob. Berserkers this is having Bob. Oh,
Wow.
big res right there. So that does get res. Oh,
However,
but another huge pick right there from Shiva, able to take out the 2 picks. Shiva now has a really good.
oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh.
It looked like that Echo was gonna get close to being able to get the
Can we just say
Arista.
right now, MVP is red right now. This is not even a problem. This is not even a question who's MVP.
Berserker's doing a really good job here, trying to hold this point.
Oh, no.
Another tire coming out.
Oh
Oh, big tire gets the Roadhog, gets the Lucio.
no. Honestly, at this point,
Great hold here by Berserkers. Bob comes out. Nobody, Shiva was not able to touch the escort map. Escort.
oh, I'm in shock. I did say this would be a great series. Oh man,
This is
man.
turning out to be an amazing series right now.
Initiating
I mean, it is still winnable for Shiva.
Yeah. Shiva does have a chance to be able to hold them. I mean, Berserkers were able to hold Shiva here, but that doesn't mean that Shiva can't do the same to Berserkers.
I wouldn't celebrate early if I'm Berserkers. Just, I don't know what game plan you guys have going, but continue it. Because it's looking like it's gonna work.
ready for battle.
Oh, a Bastion.
Attackers
Oh,
incoming
oh.
in 30 seconds.
Casting. I don't cast Bastion players now, I'm kidding. I'm in. Oh.
Just so that everybody knows, Berserkers chose Li Zhang, Shiva chose Oasis. We flipped the coin. Shiva said heads. So we're going Oasis.
Okay.
Berserkers are ready. We're just waiting to see if Shiva has any more changes. Oh, got one more. I know Berserkers, like I said, is ready. That was a great Route 66 map, by the way. I know we were all kind of like we didn't know what was going on there, but yeah, it's just
As I said earlier, we already know who's MVP tonight.
both teams are ready. Final map here.
Well, I mean, it is prime time, so I didn't expect the 3-0.
Welcome
Yeah,
to Oasis.
this is Friday night Apollyon League match. This is, like you said, primetime match right here. Match of the week.
With more to come to.
We do apologize for the not being able to see the action going on. Just gotta get better internet sometimes.
Ready for battle.
Imagination is the essence. You wouldn't believe all the science that gets done here.
You were already there. You were already there.
Alright. So it looks like Shiva is going to be running the Rhine Zarya with the McCree Reaper and Lucio Anna being able to try to get that point first. And then on Berserkers, you got the double shield again with the Rissa Sigma, Farah, Tracer, and Mercy and Moira. Last time, Shiva didn't have an answer really for the Farah. They do have the McCree starting off really fast, but we'll see if they were able to actually do anything. Big boot right there, isolating the Zarya there. Oh, and the stun. Oh, big pick, but gets res right away. But the Shiva does have another pick on the Tracer there, as well as the Mercy and the Moira. So Shiva.
It's that time to not allow the team to get their moment.
Yeah, Shiva getting the first personage points first, and getting those first picks there.
Reinhardt has ult coming up. McCree's getting there. Reaper's almost there. Mongo's almost there. The other team, they're still working on.
Oh, big stun right there. Oh, and the Shiva does have the shatter ready. Oh, big pick right there.
Oh, what a great defense by the Reinhardt. Oh, wow.
You hear that?
That was a questionable Farah ult. Now you gotta wonder, okay, we just don't have Farah ult this next round.
Oh, it looks like they just used the Farah just so that way they can switch over to the Mei, because they don't have Farah anymore. They probably.
Now you
Oh, big beat right there, able to save everybody. Oh, but it's the Tracer ult does get the...
Oh, but guess what? That wave wall. That wave wall. You gotta be careful. I don't even know who's gonna win this team fight now.
Berserkers have a really good chance of being able to take this point. They just have to take care of that Lucio.
I mean, they are.
Oh. It is in overtime here. Nano comes out for Shiva.
What's gonna happen?
Oh, big kill right there on the Ana for... And so it looks like Berserkers is able to flip the point over.
Can we just say Skull is a human highlight? Like, give him a big
Yeah.
Don't disappoint. You are the human highlight.
Tracer does have it. Oh, it looks like could be trying to sneak over.
Good night. Relaxing. Of course, that's why I started. Oh boy. You better heal that.
Big O. Oh, and the kill.
Yeah.
On the ulting high noon.
Anna trying to get away.
And this is what you were saying. This is what you were saying, JP3, is that Berserkers need to go over and finish getting those kills.
Pretty much, yeah. And just like that, that's the first one I've seen today. Here we go again. Yo.
And rally.
Okay, so Tracer's ult isn't good.
Oh,
Lucio's
B
gonna
comes
go-
in. Big kill right there.
Oh, counter the shatter. Oh my goodness. And this is gonna be Shiva's round. Oh, Skulls is just a human highlight. He may have just died, but my god. It is not a question he's winning every game by 2.
And a good stagger or good stagger right there.
Blooper.
They may not be able to touch here. That was a good boop right there, yep.
No, what saved him is that block of the Earth Shatter. That's what really saved it, honestly. How they got that Earth Shatter? Who knows what happens? But I definitely did.
Try not to get yourselves killed.
I definitely did like what I saw from the other team. They finally went after the finishing touches of a team fight, and that's what you have to do. Honestly.
Oh, and with the Lucio there, they probably want to get on that point really first to be able to set up those Symmetra turrets. And there it goes, the Symmetra turrets getting set up. Big kill from Shiva on that first. Oh, and Senskull gets taken out early. So Shiva's gonna be able to take this first point again.
Honestly, those extra picks that he did not pick, but oh my god. I don't know what the Moira was thinking. That is just like, okay, now you gotta regroup again, and it's gonna allow Shiva to have an
extra percentage points right there, yep.
Yeah, and it's high points, and that's what I kept saying earlier, the point differential is key. Beautiful Mabel, and they're already at 25%, so you now have to start getting...
Oh, a good teleporter there to try to get behind them, but Shiva is able to get... Shiva is still gonna be able to get those crucial points there, get picks.
You think they learned that lesson earlier? Oh, look at this. Look at them. Look at Shiva.
They're going.
Saying,
They're
this
going.
is what you have to do. This is what you do in a team fight. Absolutely beautiful. And now they're at 50%.
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
So does the other team. I think right now, you can't just stand there. You just gave them 10 more points. Oh boy, this is gonna be a difference maker right now.
Tyre is coming out, trying to get behind him. Oh, it does get taken out.
Pop ult is gonna do 0.
Oh, big grab there.
Oh, what in the heck? Oh,
Wow.
wow, that is gonna be a hard. Oh, Symmetra. Stop it, Sim. Now that I'm lost DPS for this next team fight. Oh, this is honestly a heartbreaker.
Oh, a big kill right there.
Oh. This is honestly a heartbreaker right now. Let's see what Pop. Yep. Wow. Oh my, yeah, they were so...
Get out of my way or I'll run you over.
Okay. But this is gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen, and Shiva has
Wins.
just outdone. They were interesting. This got dicey. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say that much. Oh yeah. I mean, this deserves another highlight reel. What happened? Oh. Wow. Just like that. Just like that.
Just like that.
Holy cow.
Yep.
Well, we know who's MVP.
For the MVP, it has to be from Shiva, since they did win the match.
Alright.
Yeah. Yep.
Shiva?
He's definitely honorable mention.
Most definitely. Shiva. Oh.
So many good.
It's so hard
yeah.
to choose because all
I would
of them
say
had a part
James because of that, just because of the aggressiveness and being able to actually
Yeah.
take that space, that allowed Shiva to be able to actually be aggressive.
Yeah, James. So MVP for your team tonight. Per me.
Who?
Just kidding. Skull.
Oh yeah,
Just getting
he's,
that. Just that man is a human highlight. I don't think I have to say the rest. You could just always check on the highlights. Especially Temple of Anubis, when you know that was a Junkrat app, and you knew what you were gonna get.
who's your other honorable mention on Shiva?
It's so hard. Their whole team was just so aggressive tonight.
I kind of want to give it to Bamboo, just because he did. Bamboo did play the tank role and did play the DPS role.
Yeah,
So he
very
was.
loyal. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Would
Bamboo.
congratulate on James. Yep.
Alright, James, the men of the night.
Yep.
Man, but if you're the other team, you don't want to hold your heads down, because honestly, you were this close to getting an old 3, and I don't know what happened, but you guys came back and you put a show. Yeah, almost a reverse sweep, which
Yeah.
probably would have been a heartbreaker for Shiva coming into this match when they set the tone right away, 2-0. And if you're Shiva, you got to work on the mistakes. They had a great game. Shiva did a great job winning the game and the series. But if you're Shiva, they got to work on that forward mistake early on. And we go back to the Temple of Anubis match when they made 2 C9 mistakes in that first 2 ticks
Yep.
of the point. They
Alright.
gotta work on that mistakes.
Well, we'll see you guys later. I believe our next map or our next matchup will be tomorrow. Yeah, Stray Dogs versus Knight Templar tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Definitely check us out. That's going to be a great one right there.
And then the
Really
match
excited.
of the night,
Oh, match.
Outcast versus Three of a Kind tomorrow.
Yeah.
The match of the century. That's gonna be.
Yeah.
That's the one that you say get your popcorns ready for. Top 2 teams in the standings.
That's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's going to be the last match for the Saturday games. We're going to start off with the Stray Dogs and Knights Templar. Going to be going with the Titans and Six Heads as the next 2:30 p.m. Eastern game. Then the Jets and TDM at the 5 p.m. Eastern game. And then the primetime game, 8 p.m. game. Outcast versus Three of a Kind. See you then.